Welcome to Revolutionary Motion, where we show you tennis from a different perspective.
Today we're going to talk about the loop on the serve. And for many people it's difficult to feel the loop with a racket. So we're going to use a sock and we just put a baseball in so that we have some weight in the end of the sock. First of all, what is the loop? Let me show you guys. The most common mistake that people do when they serve, they put the racket up and they start the movement without the loop. That way they cannot hit hard enough because they do not have this additional speed of the racket that the loop gives you. So in order to learn the loop, we use the sock because the sock doesn't stay firm as the racket does, and you can actually try to speed up the end of the sock. So this is how it looks with the sock. In all these exercises, you have to try to keep the sock tightened up. If the sock is not tight, that means you're doing something wrong. In order to learn this, you have to break it down to more simpler exercises that you can do. So first, put your feet on the line and try to move the sock back and forth so that the sock doesn't drop like this. So you always keep the tension. After this is working, when you're moving your arm back, just stop like this and go back, forward and back. You kind of hit your back here. Then you will notice that your sock still has a movement. After you mastered this, you can start rotating the sock, going all the way. And then with bending your arm behind your back, you get the sock out of your back like this. When you're doing it well enough, you add the left arm and then you go cross with the sock. If that's too difficult, you can break down to more simple way. So back to this part where you hit your back and from here you just go up. Here you stop and you go up. And once you do it, you try not to stop and just feel the weight of the sock and continue the movement. Once you learned how to do it with a sock, try to do it with your racket, but hold your racket with 2 fingers and try to do the same so that the racket has a continuous motion without stopping. So that way you can see that your loop is working. Once you learn the loop with a continuous motion, you will be able to do it out of a trophy position because you will have muscle memory to reproduce the loop on your serve. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and we'll see you guys soon.